Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today we're going to talk about why I named this the Copper King Mine and Railroad. It has a lot to do about this building, so stay tuned. Copper King Mine, prototype, Kennecott, Bingham Canyon. Copper King Mine and Railroad is the name of my model railroad layout. It is based on the workings of Bingham Canyon Mine when they had trains. There was a mine up in Park City, Utah called the Silver King Mine. Park City is around 50 miles away from Bingham Canyon. It's on the east side of the Wasatch Mountain. Now, there was a bar up in Bingham called the Copper King Bar. It was a direct pun to the Silver King Mine, saying, "Here in the Ochre Mountains, copper is the king." So here's a few pictures of that Copper King Bar up in Bingham. And it was almost all the way up to the confluence where the canyon split. One side went up to Carfort Canyon and the other side went up to Upper Bingham or Copperfield. This is a celebration up in, I think it was the 4th of July. Look at all the banners and everything up in the street and how much activity is going on. The Silver King mine up in Park City had this beautiful ore loading station called the Tipple. It was right up in the town of Park City. The ore from the Silver King mine came down by way of aerial tram line into this loading station, then into railroad cars. In this last picture, you can see that bucket tramway. I love this building, the heavy timber construction, the color, it was a dark maroon, just the overall look of it. This is one of the reasons I wanted to name my layout the Copper King Mine, because of this building. So I had to scratch build it for my layout. It's an HO scale. I built this building even before I started building my layout. I only had a few pictures to go by, but now they have a lot of photos. And let me show you some of the photos they have now of this Tipple, or this loading station, Silver King Mine. Boy, I wish I would have had some of these pictures when I was building my version. Then we even have some great inside pictures of this building. I just love looking at these older pictures of this building inside. And when I first saw these, I was excited to finally see what this building looked like inside. Other people must have really loved this building also. There's a lot of drawings. Look at this drawings. It even has dimensions on it. Boy, I wish I really would have had that one, these drawings. And then there was paintings, all kinds of paintings and different things of this building. This one right here, I picked up in Park City and I purchased it up there. And I have it hanging in my train room. Then it looks like someone else has modeled this building. Here's a picture of someone else's model. The Silver King mine has a lot of history. Too much to put here, but some of the key players was Thomas Kearns and David Keith. Here's some pictures of them guys. The history involves the Mayflower mine, several lawsuits, mostly because of the tunneling deeper into the mountain. They merged or strayed into other claims. One such dispute was with the Northland Mining Company. After much litigation, the courts ruled in favor of the Mayflower mine with a $50,000 buyout. Then in 1892, the Mayflower mine was incorporated as the Silver King mine for $3 million, making the stockholders millionaires. Notably, Thomas Kern, David Keith, and Susan Bradford, better known as the Silver Queen. Now, they all built or purchased houses on Bingham Street. We know that as South Temple. Suzanne Bradford, or the Silver Queen, now she was a classy lady. Look at this striped dress she has on. Isn't that cool? Anyway, they bought the Gardo house. That was the Second Empire style. And she also had a home up in East Mill Creek called Oakwood. Thomas Kearns would become a Utah senator from 1901 to 1904. His beautiful mansion will eventually turn into the Utah Governor's Mansion, and that's still up on South Temple, and that's a beautiful house up there, mansion. David Keith will also build a lovely house on Brigham Street or South Temple. Anyway, my obsession with this loading station, or Tipple, up in Park City, led me to name my layout the Copper King Mine. Anyway, one last sad note. This wonderful loading station up in Park City burned down June 1981. 3 men from Salt Lake missed their ride home after watching a Beach Boy concert. They went over the chain link fence. They built a fire inside on the wooden floor. The fire soon consumed that old dry structure. We lost this beautiful, iconic building. So that's why I named my layout the Copper King Mine and Railroad.